Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, wait a minute. I got my ball cap on. I got to switch my hats really quick. Let me put the Sauceman hat on here. Little story about this hat. This was my grandpa's hat. I got this hat from my grandpa, and it's really special to me. So you get to see it tonight. You've probably seen it in some of the promo videos over the last couple weeks. But welcome, guys. Welcome to our kitchen. Welcome to our home, the Massimo home. We're going to be with each other for, 30 minutes tonight, Sunday night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Just very, very special. Our first edition in 2023 of Sunday with the Sauceman. Really excited about that. We're going to do another Sunday with the Sauceman in December. And then we're going to continue them every month for 2024. So a couple people I want to introduce, since it's a Sunday at our house, we're together. In fact, what you're going to see today is we're making our Sunday meal. Generally when we're home, every Sunday we have a family meal together, and it's not always pasta. It's not always something Italian either. And tonight you're going to see what we're making for dinner. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Olivia to you. There's Olivia right there. Say hi, Olivia.
Hi.
So Olivia is holding our cavatelli maker that we got from my grandmother, and we used to make homemade cavatelli with that. Very, very special. I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight when we're talking about Italian-American Heritage Month that we just had in October. And AJ is manning the camera. So thank you, AJ. Yep. Anthony is not with us tonight. He's actually cutting grass for a friend of ours. So, and Miss Bethany is in the kitchen, but she does not want to be on camera. So, hey, let's get started. Again, today I want to talk about three things. The first is how we celebrated as a family Italian-American Heritage Month. That's a month for us that is near and dear to us. It's a time to celebrate, our roots, our ancestral roots. I don't know how many of you know this out there, but President Reagan in the early 80s, he officially deemed October Italian-American Heritage Month for a variety of reasons. But a lot for the contributions that Italians coming over to the United States made, and there was a lot of contributions. But I want to show you something. One of the things we did to celebrate this month in our family is we reviewed our family tree. This is the Massimo Italian family tree that's traced back all the way to the late 1600s. And you have our whole Massimo side of the family on this tree, Italy, and when they immigrated over to the U.S., all the family members are on there. Just very, very near and dear to us. Our family in Italy gave this to us as a gift. And so we got to sit down with the family and just kind of look at it and trace back some of the people that we knew on there, and introduce some of the people that, especially to our kids, that they've never met before. So we spent the month doing that. Another thing that we did was we made sauce together as a family. Of course, De Massimo's, we sell our pasta sauces and our pizza sauces and our extra virgin olive oil. But on Sundays, oftentimes we like to make a pot of sauce on the stove. Fills the house with just great aromas, and so we did that. And as Olivia showed you a little bit ago, we made our cavatelli with our cavatelli maker. So that was something that we did to celebrate. And then we just talked to the kids about the contributions that Italians made when they came over to America. There were millions and millions of immigrants that came over to the U.S. Many settled in Northeast Ohio, where the De Massimo family came, and basically between like 1880 and 1920, And we want our kids to know about that, because there's just many contributions that that the Italians made. So that's what we did to celebrate, But today we're going to celebrate our extra virgin olive oil, and we're also going to create 3 or 4 different dishes for you, simple dishes highlighting our extra virgin olive oil. So, hey, I want to show you something about our EVOO. A lot of you out there that follow us, our customers, people who love us, they know that we have the opportunity, we were blessed to bring in, import our family's extra virgin olive oil from our village in Molise. And it's really awesome experience to be able to do that and to provide high quality extra virgin olive oil out there to everybody. And so I want to show you what is a differentiator between high quality EVOO like ours and just a competitor that's out there. And I'm not going to name names, but I want to show you a few differences. Before I do that, why is our extra virgin olive oil so high quality? And I'll try to keep this simple for you, but I'm going to give you a couple things to look at. One is our extra virgin olive oil is what they call first cold pressed. So the olives, when the olives are harvested, they're pressed immediately, and the temperature when they're being pressed, the temperature is not raised. It's a fruit, so the juices are coming out, and oftentimes to get a little bit more of a yield, the temperature will be heated up a little bit, and it'll thin the olive oil out, and it becomes adulterated. Ours is cold pressed. It's never adulterated. Another differentiator of ours is we package in glass, and our glass is very dark. When extra virgin olive oil hits sunlight, or it's subjected to high heat or huge temperature swings, you start to affect the taste, the aroma, and the health benefits of the EVOO. And that's the third thing I want to bring up. The difference between our extra virgin olive oil, 100% Italian EVOO, and a lot of the EVOOs that you find on the shelf is the fact that ours, because of the way we harvest and the way we produce and the way we preserve, all the nutrients are still in there. So the antioxidants are extremely high. The polyphenol levels are extremely high. You saw in the teaser video that I threw out there where I was doing a shot of EVOO. Every morning I come to our EVOO cistern over here. I open it up, take 2 ounces and do a shot. But it's very high quality. And I want you to visually see this. So AJ, if you could put the camera here on this plate. So I'm going to pour a little bit of a competitor's EVOO on this white plate, okay? And I want you to really concentrate on the color, and I want you to concentrate on how fast this EVOO runs down this plate. See that? Okay. Just kind of take a look at that color. Now, here's ours. Take a note of this liquid gold, guys. Look at that. Just totally different, just visually, the profile here. You got that deep yellow, green, some green streaks in there, very silky and smooth. And then look at the difference between the two. And so, if you want high quality EVOO, we have it. In fact, we're going to implement our superior black label extra virgin olive oil into 4 different dishes here this evening. So why don't we get started? The first thing we're going to do is tonight we're going to have seared skirt steak, and we're going to put it on the grill. And I'm going to show you just how to prepare this. Now, if you want to do this at home, it's very, very simple. I don't know how many of you guys out there checked out our new website, but if you go to themassimos.com, all right, you're going to come to the landing page, okay? And a cool function that we have is we have a recipes tab. And when you click on the recipes tab, you have all kinds of different options there. So extra virgin olive oil, tomato basil, arrabbiata sauce, pasta sauce, pizza sauce, vodka sauce, so on and so forth. So if you click the category of extra virgin olive oil, you're going to see a bunch of recipes populate on the page. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to do the seared skirt steak, the Parmesan roasted red skin potatoes. And I know on this one, it says asparagus. Yours truly, the Sauceman, I don't care for asparagus. Bethany loves it. But we're going to do Brussels sprouts. So, you know, you could follow along, but the recipe is on the website, and, you know, kind of go from there. When I cook, I really don't follow a recipe per se. So, you know, if I don't go exactly by the book tonight, I'm sorry. But very, very simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to marinate this skirt steak. This skirt steak is about a little over 1.5 pounds. I think on the website we have a 2-pound skirt steak, but I don't know how much you guys know about skirt steak. It's a very, very nice piece of meat, but there's a lot of connective tissue to it. But it sears really well. It grills at a high heat really well. And it does a great job with our extra virgin olive oil. So what we're going to do, I'm going to wipe my hands here really quick, is we're going to take our EVOO, okay, and this is 1/4 cup. It might seem like a lot, but it really isn't, all right? And all we're going to do is just coat our steak, both sides, so you can see that fat back and some of that connective tissue. We're going to do that, very, very simple. Put that to the side. And then we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of garlic, all right, that I have in here. Kind of a note, if you have a nice sized garlic clove, if you do 6 of these, 6 garlic cloves, nice sized garlic cloves will be yield about 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I just chopped our garlic up nice and small, and go ahead and put it on the steak and kind of massage it. It's just going to be beautiful. Again, very, very simple. Clean the hands off here. And then what you're going to do is a little bit of sea salt, all right? About a teaspoon or so. And again, just kind of sprinkle it on there, both sides. And then we're going to use some black pepper. There we go, a little black pepper. Man, the smells of this are absolutely unreal. The garlic, the sea salt, the black pepper. And then what I'm going to do is, we like rosemary, so I have a couple sprigs of rosemary. And because we're going to sear this on the grill, I'm going to use, there we go, I'm going to use some of these rosemary leaves on there. Just kind of sprinkle them on there. There we go. Get some here on the bottom side. And guys, that is it. Now I'm going to put this to the side. what you're not going to see, all right, I kind of clean my hands a little bit. What you're not going to see is me grilling. I'm going to spare you that part of it, but we're going to set this to the side. And what you're going to do, though, with this skirt steak is you're going to do it on high heat. So get your grill to about like 450, and then just put it on one side. Don't touch it. 3 to 4 minutes. Flip it and do the same thing. 3 to 4 minutes. Take it off your grill. Let it rest for 5 or 10 minutes, and then just slice through it. And it's beautiful. So very simple. What's cool about searing and when you're grilling like that on a high heat with our extra virgin olive oil, you're going to get the taste. It's very, very robust taste of the EVOO that just marries with this steak beautifully, and the rosemary. And so again, very, very simple. To go with our meal tonight, another simple type of a vegetable, Brussels sprouts. We love Brussels sprouts in our house. What you're going to do is take our EVOO, all right? Calls for, I don't know, maybe about 1/8 of a cup. So put about 1/8 of a cup in here. I'm going to go a little bit more, maybe about 1/4 of a cup. And then again, very, very simple. We're going to put some sea salt in here, about a teaspoon or so, and then some black pepper. Okay. And then we're going to just kind of mix this a little bit. And again, guys, you can put as much, extra virgin olive oil as you want. You don't want to saturate it so much where your vegetables start to become soggy, but just a nice coating. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. Sometimes it's just, by feel and by look. And then again, very, very simple. We're going to roast these in the oven at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. I like to put parchment paper down. Just kind of spread those out. There you go. Some Brussels sprouts with our EVOO, sea salt, pepper. Beautiful. I'm going to set these aside. So, the next thing, these are some of my favorite ways to use potatoes. And with our EVOO, these red skin potatoes are just heightened. So, what you have here is you have red skin potatoes. I've already started to cut some of them. You're going to quarter them, okay? So all you're going to do, these have already been washed. You're just going to quarter your red skins, put them here in a bowl. There you go. H, has there been any questions yet?
Mm-mm. Nope.
All right, so pretty simple, right? We're going to quarter some of those. Now, I forgot to mention, on the website, and especially for this recipe, we have, you can see the instructions, you have the steak instructions on there, and then you have the roasted red potato instructions, and then the roasted asparagus instructions. I skipped ahead to the vegetable, but going back to the red skin potatoes, one of the things that we like to do in our house is a little bit of a twist. We'll put Parm Romano cheese in them. You could do Parm, you could do Pecorino Romano, whatever your favorite, grated cheese in. In our house, we like that Parm Romano blend. But what you'll do is you'll take your potatoes. I should have a little bit of a bigger bowl here. Again, about 1/8 to a quarter. I'm going to use a little less than 1/4 cup of our EVOO. Drizzle it on there. All right. And then we're going to see. I need a little help sometime. A little salt, a little pepper. So again, with our sea salt. And guys, listen, you could use kosher salt if you want. You could use iodized salt. We like kosher salt. We like sea salt. We generally stay away from iodized salt when we're cooking. And then a little bit above black pepper again. Again, guys, you could, use any sort of spices and herbs that you want. I could add rosemary to these potatoes or garlic, but this is kind of what we're going to do tonight. And then here is our Parmigiano cheese. Just kind of put that on those potatoes. And then I'm going to use my hands a little bit. This bowl's a little bit small. Toss them around. Again, use your eye. Use your feel. Does it need a little more, olive oil on there? Go ahead and add it. All right. These are going to be beautiful. So, again, take my sheet, take my parchment paper, put these, lost one. There we go, spread those out. And guys, you don't have to do it in the bowl. You can do it right on your cookie sheet if you want, on your baking sheet. But there you go. These are going to be beautiful. In fact, why don't I do this? Add some rosemary on there. All right, and now these are going to bake in the oven at 425 for about, 30, 40 minutes. They're going to come out just perfect. So we'll set these aside here. In fact, the oven's preheated, so I'm going to put them in. All right. Watch this. Hey Siri, set timer for 20 minutes. All right. So, Siri set the timer for 20 minutes. AJ, will that have an effect, you think, on the video? No? When that goes off, we'll take the Brussels sprouts out, and then we'll reset it for another 20 minutes for the potatoes. All right, guys. So, couple more recipes. This is one of my favorites. It's kind of been the star of the show at some of the parties that we attend. Very simple. Tomato, mozzarella salad with a little basil and a little garlic in there. Okay? So what we have are just cherry tomatoes. Okay? The reason why I haven't done anything with these, you have a couple options here. Actually, you could do whatever the heck you want. But what I like to do is I like to cut these tomatoes, okay? Because we're going to drizzle our olive oil. We're going to implement the extra virgin olive oil. And what happens is the olive oil gets into the tomato, and it's just beautiful. So, again, very simple. I want to use this bowl, so we're going to just take these out. Sorry, I didn't pre-cut these, but you get the picture. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go like half and half. So, how's everybody doing out there? Does anybody have any questions, comments? Don't I look good? You should smell our kitchen right now. It smells so good. Olivia.
Yes?
You want to tell everybody what you made today during the day?
Well, should I get it out?
No, you don't have to get it out, but you can tell people.
I made cake pops with my brother that's filming. And they're in the freezer right now.
Yeah, so that might be dessert tonight, everybody. All right, thanks, Liv.
Marshall Noon asks, what oven temp?
The oven is set, Marshall, at 425. So on those Brussels sprouts, we're going to go 425 for about 20 minutes or so. And then on those roasted red skin potatoes, same temperature, 425 for about 30 to 40 minutes.
And Mrs. Rudrick wants one of your aprons.
Nice. Aren't these nice? I got these as a gift from my best buddy, Greg Merman. Huh? Isn't that nice? Look at that. You got the sauce of my family little logo there, and then our company's logo. Beautiful Italian colors. I'm going to keep cutting these. Liv, what's up?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Whenever I get older, are girls allowed to like film this?
Are girls allowed?
Like,
of course girls are allowed to film it.
Or like for our like company, are only boys allowed to?
No, girls are allowed to also live. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I have no idea why she asked that question, but yes, you're
If
allowed.
I get married, what if the boy doesn't want to?
I think you could do what you want to do. If you want to film it, you could film it.
Yay!
All right, so I'm going to do half and half just for time's sake, but you'll go ahead and put them in your bowl. We like garlic, so I'm going to put this cheese aside. And cool way, I don't know how many of you like to cut garlic. I know it can be a pain in the butt, but just a simple way. What I do is I just cut off the ends like that, okay? And if you want a whole piece of garlic, you just kind of tap it a little bit lighter, and it kind of loosens that skin up, all right? Just kind of a little cooking hack here, all right? Or if you're going to chop your garlic, dice your garlic up, you can hit it a little bit harder and flattens it out a little bit. For this recipe, you could see that I only used about a cup of these, maybe a cup and a half of these cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to use 1 clove of garlic. And then all you guys got to do is just not chop your finger off. All right, just chop your garlic up, put it in there. And now for the best part of the salad, I think. Just take a fresh piece of mozzarella. And yes, you could buy mozzarella balls at the store and throw them in there, the little ones. You know, when I went to the store the other day, this is what I chose to get. And I kind of just quarter them, all right? And then just kind of slice them this way. And you could slice them again. We like big chunks in our family. There you go. Throw them in your salad. Very, very simple. Guys, this is a good salad for the summer. Just nice and refreshing. Nothing too heavy. And that's probably enough. I used almost all of it. You know what? Why not? Let's put all of it in there. All right. So a couple more things. We're going to put some basil in there. Clean my knife off here. And I don't know, probably use like 4 basil leaves. And what I like to do is just kind of do a ribbon cut with these. Throw them in there. You could put bigger pieces. You could just break them up with your hand. Hey, any way it's going to get in the salad is fine by me. So you can break them up. Just releases some of those oils. And speaking of oils, we're going to now drizzle some of our extra virgin olive oil. I think what I want to do, this is the time, oh, Stella's barking. This is the time where I want to introduce our other offering of extra virgin olive oil. So you might say, wait, you have 2 extra virgin olive oils? We do. So our premium EVOO is our white label. Again, high quality extra virgin olive oil, but the difference between the two is pretty simple, all right? Stella's getting wound up here. She can smell the steak. So our black label is very robust. If we were doing a tasting together, when you would sample it, you would get this feeling in the back of your throat, okay? And it's kind of like a biting feeling, and that's when you know, boy, this is extremely high quality EVOO. I use the word robust. Some people will use the word like spicy. I try not to use that. It's kind of like a delicate spicy.
Be quiet.
See if that's working.
Yeah, it's live.
So guys, this is crazy. AJ's hands are so hot. My phone said it was at an extreme temperature and the phone was shutting down. So what I did was I put it in the freezer to cool it off. So let's see if we can get through this before the phone explodes. I was explaining the difference between our superior EVOO black label and the premium white label that we're going to use in this tomato mozzarella basil salad. The difference, I told you about the robustness of the black label, told you about that spicy, delicate, spicy taste on the back end. Oh, did something get in there? With our premium, guys, it's a blend of Spanish extra virgin olive oil, which is high quality, and then our 100% Italian. And when you blend those two together, it takes some of that bite away. So this type of olive oil is great for roasting or sauteing. Like I'll do eggs in the morning using our premium, just putting a little bit in there, and either frying an egg or doing scrambled eggs with it. Just a great extra virgin olive oil to use. So I'm going to use this to dress the salad. And I'm probably using about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. Now I'm going to get a spoon and just mix it. Now, you could add salt, you could add pepper, you could add garlic powder if you wanted, or garlic salt, but our ingredients in here are very, very just simple, all right? I'm not going to put salt, I'm not going to put pepper, none of those in there. I really want the olive oil to be the star of the show in something like this. All right, so we're going to set this aside for tonight. And then our last dish, and this can be found on our website, is just marinated olives, but they're marinated, guys, in our EVOO. And so I'm going to use our black label EVOO for this. And so what we have here, these are my 3 favorite olives. Of course, you could use any olive that you want. I love pimento, green pimento olives, Spanish olives, they're beautiful. I love the pitted black olives, again, a very simple olive. And then for a little more heightened experience with an olive, I have our Kalamata olives too. I absolutely love these. So again, very, very simple. And I'm going to use my hands because this is the sauce man's house. I'm just going to take a handful of these, of the green pimento, a handful of the black, a handful of the Kalamata. All right, that's a good amount right there. You could do more. We could probably put everything, but for the type of bowl that I have, you know, we'll just do this. Hey, why don't we do this? Here, we'll do 2 bowls and we'll eat a lot of olives. All right, so now I'll add about a tablespoon, a little bit more, maybe a tablespoon and a half of our superior into these olives. These have a little bit more in them. Again, get a spoon, mix them around a little bit. Now, I still have to do this steak, and I still have my potatoes and my Brussels sprouts in the oven. So generally, I like to marinate these overnight, okay? And in the morning, give them a stir. If we have a dinner party at night, put them back in the refrigerator, give them another stir, and then serve them. Why do I do that? Because the extra virgin olive oil has a good amount of time to marry with these olives, and it just heightens the taste of these. So, yeah, that's a really, really simple recipe right there. All right, guys, I have to get ready to grill this steak, but I had to look at my notes really quick. I want to tell you about 2 new things coming from Massimo's. And I made mention of this on our social media, but we have 2 new pizza sauces that are out. They are our roasted red pepper pizza sauce, and they are our sweet Sicilian pizza sauce. Our customers were asking us if we had a sweeter pizza sauce out there. Our original recipe pizza sauce is just amazing. It's a fan favorite, but there were some people that had a little sweeter profile, so we came out with a sweeter pizza sauce. It's beautiful, and in fact, it hits Kroger stores this week in Central Ohio. So you can stop by Kroger and get our 2 new pizza sauces, our sweet Sicilian and our roasted red pepper. As a bonus, on our website, if you use code PIZZA, you get 15% off of your order, and we're going to run that for the remainder of the year. So if you want to try our new pizza sauce out, go to demassimos.com, go to our pizza sauce, and buy a jar or 2. We have case options out there as well. And then another announcement, to celebrate our EVOO and harvest season that just took place in this past October. We are going to celebrate our EVOO, and we have a special running right now online. If you purchase $50 or more of our extra virgin olive oil, we are going to throw in a 16-ounce jar of our original pasta sauce for you. So quite a good deal. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this evening. I'm a little rusty, I think, on camera, the Sauceman, since I haven't been on camera for a while. But in December, we're going to see each other again. Pay attention to the emails and the social media announcements that are out there. We're going to make a couple traditional Italian dishes, getting ready for the holidays. Haven't decided which sauce, what we're going to use, but we'll use a couple, and we're going to have a great time. You might even hear me sing. So thank you. AJ, did I miss anything? Any questions out there?
Nope.
Comments? No?
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, hey, this is the Sauceman signing off. Got to get ready for our Sunday family dinner together. You guys mean the world to me, to our family that's out there. Just a lot of love to everybody, the DeMassimos and the Salapas and the Schlater family. Can't forget the Schlater family, the Kunishes, just everybody who has been really, really special in our lives and support our family business, our growing family business. And you couldn't forget the Dvoraks out there too. Hey, thank you everybody. Love you. Ti amo. Ciao tutti.